Right, welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting for financial freedom. I want to show you here an opportunity that if you would ask me like, okay, CF, what coin can I get into that can guarantee me something like a 10x or more, right? Yes, I know this is not financial advice, but I definitely would have to say XRP. Let me tell you what I'm trying to say here. Look, I don't know about you, but I've been looking at charts for a very long time to understand that, look, this thing is ready for a huge pop to the upside. What really am I talking about? I mean, just go back in the past and take a look at when XRP has moved. It really has moved, number one, all of a sudden without anybody expecting it, right? And these huge movements have always come in times like this here when we've got this upward sloping support here, and then all of a sudden, oh, boom, you go. Take a look at this one here. You go. Take a look at this one here. You also really go. Now, we also didn't have a big bull run here in 2021 because there was the SEC lawsuit. It had actually been dropped around December 2020. But still, even with that, XRP still managed to go from that moment all the way up to, I mean, the local peak that it made right there with the 10x. So if it can do 10x with the cloud of a lawsuit here, how much can it do right now? Because really, it hasn't moved so much, but also it hasn't crashed so much. I think that the people here in the XRP community know exactly what they are doing. And of course, I mentioned the lawsuit right here. I'm telling you, very sooner than later, there is either a settlement that is coming in here or a total win for XRP, or Ripple, I should say. Already the court has determined that XRP is not a security. So what else is there, right? I mean, really, it's a no-brainer for me. I mean, have you actually looked at what the SEC has been doing of late? They're settling with everybody, right? Canceling lawsuits and stuff like that. Look, listen to me. Basically, what I'm trying to say here is that it's almost time for XRP to do something that it always has done before, which is melting faces. Now, of course, I really don't talk too much about XRP on the channel, but I've always discussed XRP with my Patreon members. And I think it was on the 3rd of June here, we were actually opening a swing position, meaning that we're going to be holding this trade throughout the bull market, and really I think we're going to be profiting like really big right there. So let's quickly get into the chart and take a look at a few things that are really interesting. Take a look at price, I guess, where we are headed next year with XRP. But before we do that, I want to kindly ask you to help me spread the video just by delicately tapping the like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm, and people looking for XRP videos will now be able to find this video much more easily. If you're new to the channel, I want to encourage you to subscribe to the channel because they do TA on a number of different altcoins on a regular basis. And without me further running my mouth too much, let's get back right into the chart. So I've just been mentioning this upward sloping supports here, and then all of a sudden you have a push. We have 1, 2, 3, and this is the 4th one here. This actually is the longest, but you know the deal in crypto, right? Or in the market, the longer you accumulate, the bigger your push is going to get, right? And also just taking a look at this here, right? I mean, there are a million reasons I can tell you to buy this thing, and I can tell you like this thing is bullish. I mean, take a look at this here. So you see if you come up with this trend line here, right? Now, all of a sudden, you actually have a symmetrical triangle, and this is a continuation pattern. In which direction, you may be asking? I mean, take a look at this. Which is the direction? Like, it's upward direction, right? So how do you measure the price target for this one? Obviously, it is the thickest part of the triangle here. So you're looking at this, and then you're saying, okay, at the point of break here, what are we targeting? You are now targeting something like $2.80 for XRP. Now, the good thing is that once you get close to 280, you have cleared all Fibonacci retracement levels, right? And get ready for price discovery. I think it's a no-brainer. The all-time high here for XRP is something like $3.40. Once you get to $2.80, and imagine the attention that is going to be on XRP. XRP is a top 10 crypto, and it has always been that forever. They've only been 3 cryptocurrencies that have always been in the top 10. That's XRP, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. This actually should be ringing a bell for a lot of people. This is a monumental thing, and really, a lot of people hate it for one reason, that it really doesn't move, I mean, as fast. But you can just tell here, each and every single time that it has gone on to move, it moves all of a sudden. So I don't want anybody to be like the person who loses it up here all of a sudden, and then they want to jump in and the race has moved. So I think this is really the biggest opportunity, and we're getting these signs time and again that, look, this thing is coming, it's coming, it's coming. Also take a look at the level it's sitting on right now. This really has been the average price of XRP. Once we clear this, I would say something like 64 cents right there. I think it's just time to go, really. I mean, there are no two ways about it. So I was showing you this symmetrical triangle here, right? But what you can also do here is you can also actually come up with like a bigger symmetrical triangle here on the chart. I mean, take a look at this. You can see you have your trend line to the downside, which we are looking to break right around something like 77 cents here for XRP. And look at this too. I mean, this is technical analysis 101. But the bigger the time frame, the more accurate you actually get, right? Right now, if you notice, we are looking at it on a weekly time frame. The bigger your time frame is, the more accurate you are likely going to be. And here we are looking at a price swing of something like a 16x, right? If this pans out from where the breakout is going to be, and that is taking XRP to something like $13. I definitely think that it can do something like this. This accumulation that we are looking at right here has lasted for a very long time. And once again, technical analysis 101 tells you that the longer you accumulate here, the bigger your pump is going to get. XRP has been accumulating for almost 2,400 days. This is big. I really cannot explain this, but of course somebody may be asking if we've ever seen anything like this here before. Just go back a little bit here. You can take a look at the first that XRP was experiencing. It actually had the same setup that it has today here, and of course you can see how this ended up playing out. I'm really bullish on XRP right now. Sometimes my words are not enough to express how much I'm bullish, but even if you take a look at like the chart at face value, right? If you look at what is happening right now here, it's almost as if we are repeating this thing here. I mean, let me just go ahead and highlight a few things here. So this is the first kind of movement that we are seeing right now, which we saw back here too, right? Even the rise from that, right? You have got this kind of a retracement here, which we are seeing as well right now here. I mean, take a look at this, pretty much the same thing here, and let's go ahead and highlight it as well here. So we have pretty much the same repetition, and finally this long accumulation we are also seeing right at this point. So I think I will just go ahead and rest my case, but I will actually go ahead and tell you where exactly I will be selling, right? So I told you price targets of as high as something like $18, but I think that it's also very important to take profits way before everybody else does, right? So this is exactly how I'm going to be playing it out. I'm going to be using my Fibonacci retracement tool, right, from the very top here to the bottom, and I'm targeting here initially the 1.618 extension level. So we are looking at something like $5.20. This is definitely the first level I will be offloading the most, and the remainder obviously remains until we see if we can get to something like the $18.60 thereabout. But that's basically the game plan here. I mean, there are a lot of things that I would have gotten into. For example, I would have actually taken a look at some underlying indicators like the MACD, the RSI here on the weekly time frame. We just had a cross right now indicating that the bulls are in control. I mean, RSI as well is looking pretty much healthy, and we could have gone into more detail, but still I'm going to be coming with more updates here, and you should definitely stay tuned. But other than that, remember, none of what I say is financial advice, and you shouldn't be buying or selling anything because of anything I say, all right? But if you like the content, don't forget to delicately tap the like button. See you on the next one. Take really good care of yourselves. Bye.